this is the last video I'm going to make about this stuff. This is the last time I'm going to do about it. People are going to have to put in the 4th of ever to make actual change. And if people are going ahead and just buying Black Ops because they feel nostalgia or dropping money for GTA 6, and people make a 4th of effort of not buying a PlayStation 6, we're probably not going to see a change. I hope people are smart enough to realize that they're being pressured into this stuff, but I don't know. No, oh my God. No sooner did I finish my last video. I had everything set up. No sooner did I finish that last video I did, which if you haven't seen it, please click here. Please click the video right here. Go watch that first. It talks about Sony's physical charts and physical sales and everything like that. Please go watch that first. That's important because it leads into this video. But I thought I was done talking about it. Like, no sooner did I finish with everything on that video and got it ready to upload. No sooner did I get finished with that video, I got this bit of news right here. I know, golly, I can't stress this enough what I'm about to say. Because I could see this a mile away. I could see this a mile away, what they're planning. I knew they were going to do this a long fucking time ago. And now you are seeing the fruits of their labor of what they're really going for. Let's read this together, shall we? Let's read what this post says. Okay. Sony has filed a patent for a system that could launch massive 100 gigabytes from an initial 100 megabyte download. Only the essential code will remain permanently installed, with textures, sound files, and other high quality assets streamed to the console as they become necessary. The system could automatically clear those assets afterwards, allowing players to enjoy large games without storing every file at once. Now, some of you would think, hey, that's pretty good. But that's important. What's important about that is the part where it says streamed. I don't know at this point, when talking to game fans, to gamers, when it's at this point in time, whether you're a PC gamer, a PlayStation gamer, a Nintendo gamer, a Microsoft Xbox gamer, it's like I'm talking to a brick fucking wall. Look, I cannot stress this enough. This right here is pure evil. They have already doing everything they can to remove your need to buy things physical. And like I've said before in all my past videos, like I've said before 1,000 times, not only do they hate you buying your games physically, they don't even like the idea of you owning it digitally. You may enjoy the sales now for certain games. You might enjoy the sales now for a lot of this stuff, but give them enough time and effort, they will do something like this. And what they want to really, truly do, Xbox jumped the gun with the Xbox One, but in reality, all these corporate assholes, all of American corporations, these corporate numbnuts, what they truly, truly desire, more so than any fucking thing, is to never have you own anything that you purchase. What they want you to do is go on their subscription-based service plans. That's what they want. They see the dollar signs there. That is why they love this idea. This is the future they want. They will one day remove your ability to purchase games digitally, where soon it will be nothing but streaming it. That's what they truly want. I can see this a mile away. But nobody else thinks that. They think they're cozy, they're great, they're good, everything's fine. On Steam, you can buy your games digitally. It's fine. But I'm sorry, but that's not going to last very long. I'm not here to be... Everyone thinks I'm doom and gloom. I'm not doom and gloom. I could just know what corporations are going to do. These are American corporations. The very ones that are putting fucking AI data centers all over the fucking place, seizing people's land to put AI data centers anywhere. Do you not think how fucking evil they truly will be if they want to do it where you constantly have to pay for your fucking game? You don't think they're going to just do that? You have no ability to buy a digitally ether? How fucking stupid are you? The reason I'm getting so frustrated is because for the longest time, I was gaslighted in being told that the streaming technology is just not there. The file sizes for games are just too big. That it'd be impossible to do that. That it'll be impossible to stream your games through a computer server. The files are just too big. Well, now they're saying, no, it's not. It's not big. We can go smaller. They're basically, that's all I heard. It's not possible. It's not possible. So you're fine. Just buy it digitally. Well, now it's possible. Now it is possible. Your file sizes are too big on your PlayStation. How about you guys? How about you stream it? That'll be the better way of doing things. All these people, all these CEOs, all these top CEOs, the idea, the audacity that you purchase your game one time. Oh, fuck you. You paid one fucking time for that fucking game? No, fuck you. How about we put microtransactions into your fucking game? That way you could constantly pay for it. How about we put season passes into your fucking game? There you go. That's a way to pay for it more for that one game. You know what? That's not good enough. That is not fucking good enough. We need that customer. No. We need that consumer. We need that fucking consumer to pay for it every time that person boots up that game. Do you know why Sony is doubling down on live service games? It's because it's a constant revenue stream in their eyes, even though it fails all the time. People don't have all this time to play multiple, constantly grind session live service games. Doesn't it not make sense as to why the RAM shortage is happening? Does it not make sense as to why prices for these cards are going up? They are purposely doing that so they can do this patent to combat the shortage storage devices. This is all calculated, guys. This is all purposely done for this. They don't want you to own your games. They don't want you to own shit. Does it make sense now? Please, for the love of God, tell me I'm not going crazy. Why do you think they're doing this? Come on. This is all on purpose. This is all what they're doing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just recently, I think they're trying to do a patent, or the EA talked about doing something with streaming ads while you play your video games. Isn't that great? You play your game and you get sniped in the head and a big bold advertisement comes up for headache medicine. I have been saying this forever, even to people on PC. Gabe Newell, once he's gone, it is open season. These conglomerates, these big fucking, that's exactly why. That is exactly why I knew the California bill of the Stop Killing Games would never go any further than what it is. Soon, streaming this way will be the norm through cloud gaming. This is why they are trying so hard to push cloud gaming. This is why they want physical media to die. So that you have no other options. So, well, see, you got digital. It's okay. But soon, they will remove that. They've already made this big funk about piracy and everything like that. Sooner or later, they're going to be like, well, see, piracy is so rampant. We have to do this now. We have to stream our games now. It'll be a way to make sure that piracy doesn't run rampant. All of it is smoke and mirrors, people. All of it. Do you think this is going to stop? Do you think they're just going to allow you to just buy your game one time? As games become more and more expensive to do Do you think they're just going to stop with you just paying it one time? And clearly the argument here that I've heard so many people say, well, there's the reason why they have to do now with digital-only games is because there's just not enough data on a disc. They can only hold so much gigabytes on a disc. Well, shit. I thought streaming was almost near impossible because there's so much data in the bandwidth. Clearly not. Clearly, with this patent, they could make it smaller. Only through streaming, of course. They couldn't make it smaller for the able to compact it onto a disc. Of course not. Of course not, people. They don't have the functionality, the research and development departments, or any smart people to be able to do that. Of course. But they can do it now with your streaming. That's the future they want. They don't want you to own shit. Right now with digital, it's a good, it's a good thing right now. I never buy my games physically. I like owning it digitally. Soon they'll entice you more to be on their service plans. Xbox Game Pass, PlayStation Plus, Nintendo Online Services. Surprisingly, the only people that seem to not have a subscription-based service plan, and the only ones that as far as I know, I don't know, I haven't been on Steam that much, is Steam. They're the only ones that don't have one. Interesting. That, of course, then again, I haven't been on Steam for a while. I haven't been on PC for a while. But isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? If that were to be the case. Now, do you know why? Do you want to know? That is why they're removing discs. And soon, they'll remove your ability to buy it on digitally. Why do you think when they release game consoles that they only have a terabyte of memory on the fucking thing? Even though we've seen time and time again, there are plenty of hard drives that have 4 terabytes, 8 terabytes of hard drives. But yet your console may have 500 to a terabyte. Give or take on a special edition too. And these games take up a lot of space. Sooner or later, they're going to just outright admit to it, saying, you know what? We don't want you to own your shit. You guys got to buy it. You guys got to buy it. You guys have to buy it on our streaming service plan. That's the only way to do it. This is a patent, right? This is a patent. So it can't be possible. Except, it can be. Give enough time and effort, they will do it. I mean, why file a patent if it's not possible? Oh, I know. Patents get filed all the time, whatever. But come on. Are you serious? They could take that patent, retool it. Now that they own the patent, they could retool it under their own research and development team, their own R&D team. They can retool it, and they're going to fix it into their situation, into their programs. This is what they want, guys. This is what they truly want. I've said this for years. I have said this for years. Time and time and time again. They don't want you to own what you purchase. It's here's the thing when the thing that I love so much is that everyone's just like, well, this whole thing about this physical versus digital media, the issue is not really physical. It's about your owner rights, your consumer right to thing. It's all about that. What do they fucking care about that? What do they care about that? That's a moot point at this point. Digital rights, that means nothing now. That means jack shit now. Who gives a shit about your DRM when everything is streaming? You are worried about something so trivial now. Digital rights. The DRM after you purchase your game. They don't even want you to purchase the game one time. They don't even want you to even do that. They want you on their service plans. That's what they really want. That's what they're going for. Why do you think when they say this about Xbox, how the analytics or the executives wanted 77 million people on their Xbox Game Pass plan? Why do you think they wanted that? For people who don't know the average gamer. Because that's the future they want. If they show you that they have more numbers with streaming, then they could say, well, see, people want streaming instead of buying their games digitally. So we're going to move that platform now in your streaming box. Do you want to know something? There was a thing called On Live. It's just a little box and you stream your games. At the time, I thought that was the most stupidest thing. At the time, I was like, why would anybody want to do that? The technology is not there. The ability is not there. Like one thing for anything, the technology wasn't there. Anybody I've heard or talked about said like streaming was almost impossible. Like things ran at 2 frames per second. And then I realized at the time, and seeing it now, it was the seed to plant this idea in these corporate minds to say, look guys, look, constant revenue, the people who buy this won't own anything. We get to keep the money, we get to keep the games, and to continue on this revenue stream. Google Stadia tried something similar to like this too. Again, it couldn't handle it. Now more so than ever, with this patent, they can do that, and they will do that. Sooner or later, you will not own your games digitally at all. Who cares about the talking points of digital rights to your digital games when that option won't even be there in the first place? And with this patent, all I gotta say is, you know what? Enjoy your games now, guys. Enjoy GTA 6. Enjoy Black Ops. Yeah, believe their bullshit about how physical media is dying off. Oh, except for that one tiny bit towards the end when they bumped a little bit. You know, the only reason why physical media has dropped off is because of COVID. It is proven that when people came in and they bought their games digitally, and that really hasn't bounced back yet. But it will. People want to own what they purchase. I am seeing it time and time again. Even this whole subscription-based service plans is near in almost everything now. I watched a video the other day where a person bought a $100,000 vehicle with features that should automatically have come with it because you're fucking buying a $100,000 fucking vehicle. So these features that you are buying, those features that you thought would come with the car, since you're dumping so much money, turns out you have to pay a monthly subscription service plans for features that were basic when you buy the vehicle. Free when you buy the vehicle because you're paying an arm and a leg for a vehicle. Now you have to pay monthly for the features. I think it was like something like security reasons or something. It was really fucking dumb. It's like one video I couldn't believe. The lady said she has to pay $10.99 a month for something that she is paying for, like a $100,000 vehicle. I've seen subscription services for food. I've seen subscription services for fucking goddamn near every fucking thing. And to think that gaming, the last bastion of people owning what they purchase, of course, games now, when they come on discs, you have to connect to the internet. Of course, this is all control. This isn't no longer about having the customer buy what they want to buy anymore. Oh, it's just more convenient if I buy digitally. The fuck? What are you talking about? With this, I can't stress this enough. These corporations want this. They want you on their streaming service plans. They don't want you to buy anything in one-time payments. They started to experiment that with all these games, with all these microtransactions, DLC packs, season passes, because buying it one time, no, that's not good enough. You have to constantly buy that game, regardless of what is on it. But now that's not good enough, because you keep going back to it. You need to be constantly paying for that game in any regard. And this is what they're doing. This is what the future that they want. I can't stress that enough. The only way to stop this is if people stop buying this stuff. But it's like an addiction. I don't see any other way to where people will have the gumption to stop buying this. They'll continue to keep doing this. They'll continue to keep doing this. This is why they are so adamant on making games have loot boxes and microtransactions and all this stuff to keep you coming back, to keep you on their company's dime. You own your soul to the company. They will do this. It isn't a matter of if they will do this. It is when they will do this. That's the important thing. The only way to stop this is if we just don't buy anything. But so many people are not going to do that. I gotta buy my football game. I gotta buy my Call of Duty game. I gotta buy my GTA 6 game. I gotta buy my fucking F1 Formula game. I gotta buy these games. You know the thing that gets me the most out of all this stuff? Since Sony is going the route of this, even with this, the thing that gets me the most is if retailers are really upset about it, because I think I saw a post about it at one point in time. If retailers are really this upset that Sony and them are doing this stuff, then stop having their shit in your store. Walmart don't fucking put PlayStations in your store anymore. Or Xbox or any of these places. You can do that, you know. It's not a matter of if they will they or won't they. It's a matter of they're going to. So many of these people defending these multi-billion-dollar fucking companies because they had one happy moment when they went home and played their fucking game after being a breakup, or got yelled at their job, or you know that friend that betrayed you. But here's your friend, the video game, and so now they're tied to these people forever. I mean, I don't know. That's just you cannot allow these billion-dollar companies to just walk all over you. It's easy pickings for gamers is because we're still in uncharted territory right now. And I was about to end it, and I went on another tangent. Here's the thing, guys. It's going to happen. It's not a matter of if it will happen. It is a matter of when it will happen. And it's just a matter of time. Since this patent is here, it's going to happen. Soon you won't own your stuff digitally either. Sorry. That's how these companies work. And that's all I got to say. If you take away from this and want to defend a multi-billion-dollar company, okay, go ahead. Good. That's great. Luckily for me, I have a good backlog, so I'm going to try that out. The future of gaming is bleak. That's all I've got to say. Anyways, guys, again, please go check out this video. It talks about PlayStation and everything else. And if you like what I did with this video, please check out my other videos on my channel. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like also. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Or comment too, I guess. But that's it, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Y'all take care. Oh my God, please let this be the last time I talk about this crap.